Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you are watching another edition of Boxing Time TV. And yeah, we have a interesting fight. Oleksandr Usyk, the powerhouse at cruiserweight, is moving up to heavyweight to fight Carlos Takam, and I'm actually going to adjust Usyk's weight. I'm going to make him 215. I actually don't really know what he's going to be weighing in at. But I figure most heavyweights, when they kind of come up around that big, it seems, looking at Evander Holyfield and all of them. I mean, maybe they were like a little bit lighter, but I just figured I would give him, he's fighting a guy that's 246. I just think, that's just how it's going to be. This is a 10-round fight. Usyk's a favorite, just, based on Carlos Takam. So I cover Carlos Takam is a big heavyweight who hits hard. And we'll see what the coming up Oleksandr Usyk can do. Usyk's 32, Takam's 38. Usyk is 6'3". Takam is as I'm looking at this, he's 6'1". Usyk, like I said, 215. Takam 246. There's a big disparity in their reaches. Although you know what, actually there isn't. I'm looking here at the tail of the tape. So Oleksandr Usyk has a 78-inch reach, and Carlos Takam has an 80-inch reach. Usyk has 16 wins, no losses. Takam has 36 wins and 5 losses. He has many more knockouts than Usyk has fights. It's a 10-round fight, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8-count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's just get right to this. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to do this fight sooner. This fight takes place on May 25th, so we're still have well over a month out. After that, I'm going to be doing Wilder Braziel. And then after that, I'm planning on doing Zab Judah versus Cletus Selden. And there's other fights. And like I said, like I always say, if there's fights that you want to see, if there's things that you guys want to see, just, guys and gals, text me. I'm sorry, direct message me. Let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll do our best to make it happen. I try to do a couple of these a month now, and I'm just, I just enjoy it. I think it's an interesting way to break down fights that's different than a lot of the normal way. Talking heads, I figure why not give you a fight, I'll pontificate. Say, many times these fights are wrong. Sometimes they're on the money. You just never know. Boxing is the theater of the unexpected. There's this is just, I just think it's fun to have a simulation, and I just want to continue to fill this thing with content. If this thing gets bigger than it is, that's great. If this thing stays where it is and steadily grows, I love hearing from you, everyone out there, whether you love it, whether you hate it. There's people that just write the funniest comments, and I love them because there's so much passion behind it. And I never get offended with what people say to me. I love it. I love it all. So right now you have Oleksandr Usyk, and he's the smaller guy, and he's, comes in against Carlos Takam, and he's hitting him, and he's walking him down. He already has him in the corner. And I think Oleksandr Usyk would love nothing more than to get a few rounds in, but to dispatch Carlos Takam in short order. Carlos Takam would love nothing more than to beat the crap out of this little guy. But right now, it's just not happening. And Oleksandr Usyk is using his physical gifts of height and his movement and just the tremendous athlete that he is. And he's beating up Carlos Takam in this first round. This is only a 10-round fight. Gotta be honest, don't think it's going to go all 10. But once again, you never know. It's just sort of the way that these things kind of play themselves out. And you have Takam moving well against the ropes. He's trying to do little things, trying to find little angles. Maybe that's his plan. Once Usyk is coming up to heavyweight, who's carrying more weight to maybe tire himself out, we'll have to see if that's going to happen. I'm just getting over being sick, and I tell you all out there in YouTube land this because I'm probably going to have to run downstairs in a second and get something to drink. My voice, I can already feel it starting to kind of... Yeah, I was sick for 3 days. It started in the nasal cavity, moved into my throat, and I was talking like this. I mean, it was rough. So, yeah, let's see what happens with this fight. We're well within the final few seconds of this round, and you have Oleksandr Usyk, who's, hey, welcome to heavyweight. He did a really, really good job. He already has Takam cut over his eye. Takam did not do much in that first round. 10-8 for Oleksandr Usyk. Although, wait a minute, one judge giving it to 10-9 to Takam, so maybe he liked that defensive posture, and maybe, if Takam, maybe Takam feels that he did okay. Maybe Takam's trying to come out and get his jab going, and he's gonna, we want to see what happens when Oleksandr Usyk is hit flush from a big heavyweight, and Carlos Takam's a big heavyweight. He has power. Maybe he's not, who knows the level of opposition, how great it's been. He's fought Derek Chisora, he's fought Anthony Joshua. He has a decent pedigree, but now you have Oleksandr Usyk kind of drawing Takam to him, and he's busting him up, and I just think that that's ultimately the game plan. I want to say that I did the fight between Oleksandr Usyk and Tony Bellew, and Bellew, Bellew knocked him out in that fight, I think, and then in the real fight, I think Bellew got stopped in eight rounds. Bellew's a super duper tough guy who I think has gotten a lot of mileage out of just the style that he put in the ring, and now you have Usyk just punching Takam against the ropes now, and this is what Usyk came up to heavyweight to do. He wants to make a statement. Carlos Takam is no chump. He's a former champion. He's a former, he doesn't have a bad pedigree. He's fought the likes of Joseph Parker too, and he lost a unanimous decision. So he has, Derek Chisora, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker. It's a lot of the current heavyweight guys, but a lot of people feel that this division's wide open. So they feel that you get any big guy, kind of like what George Foreman was maybe able to do when he came up and he's knocking out all these guys, and all of a sudden he starts fighting. Although I think Foreman became a tremendous boxer later in his career. And man, Oleksandr Usyk hurting Carlos Takam right there. We're moving into the final minute of the second round. Once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. Please follow me on Instagram. My handle is Boxing Time with Evan. And please like, comment, and subscribe on these videos. Please sign up. Please share these videos with your friends. And let's just keep blowing this out and making this, just the kind of thing. I just want to keep doing this. It's like I said, I'm not doing it to become huge. I've been doing it, I think 2.5 years now or so, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter. And I do it because I really enjoy doing it. I just like putting stuff on the site. I like making it available. And yeah, that's what I am here to do. And right now, last few seconds, and now Oleksandr Usyk has beaten up Carlos Takam, and they're saying that Takam's tired and has a cut over his eye. We'll have to see what happens, and maybe this is Takam's ploy. He's hoping to tire him out. 10-8 from two of the judges. The other judge giving him 10-8 now. So Oleksandr Usyk is up by 9 points after 2 rounds. Already, in my mind, his coming up to heavyweight has been a success. He's landing well with that right hand, and Takam's just not able to get off. Takam has a longer reach. If Takam wanted to, he could do certain things that might give Usyk fit. And Takam has been hurt. It's not so. Oleksandr Usyk has brought power with him. If you can knock him out, really, so instead of just getting a stoppage, that would be doubly impressive. But he's beating him up. He's certainly gained Takam's respect. He's totally dominating him right now. But it's we still have 8 more rounds in this fight, so we'll see what kind of happens later. Later as this fight goes on. Although I think that Oleksandr Usyk would like to kind of get it down now. He's going to the body, really, really smart. Going to the body, just beating Carlos Takam up, upstairs, downstairs. So just cracks him right there. Oh wow! And he hurts him right there. He hurts him. Oleksandr Usyk hurting him on the end of his punches. And I'm telling you, Carlos Takam taking these shots well. Oleksandr Usyk is a smaller guy, and yeah, he's Oh, and he's just beating him up right now. Oh, Oleksandr Usyk, he has him hurt. He's just, oh, right there, lands flush on him. Man, this is, if you're in the Oleksandr Usyk camp, you got to be impressed with this. If you, he is just cracking Carlos Takam. And you know, and like I say, Takam does have power, but Takam is just, I just think has been so thoroughly taken out of this fight. From that first round, Oleksandr Usyk has set a pace, and he hasn't really even landed on Usyk. It's been very, very impressive. Yeah, you're hearing my voice. So yeah, look at Oleksandr Usyk just kind of stepping back now, fighting with that high guard. I really wonder what they're going to give it. I mean, I'm telling you, Carlos Takam, God bless him, has done very, very little in this fight, but now he has a gash, and so I wonder if they're going to let this thing keep going. It's 10-8. It's going to be 10-9 on that judge's scorecard, and another 10-9. But hey, you never know. Takam just might be in the position. Suddenly, he just lands a shot. Maybe he's gotten Usyk comfortable, and he just lands the shot that, you know, you never know. But if I'm Oleksandr Usyk, I just keep doing what I'm doing. I just keep beating him up. You know, just the mere fact of how he's taken out this former title contender, you know, it's really, really, really impressive. I mean, he lost the unanimous decision to Joseph Parker. So if Usyk's able to stop him, that's a feather in his cap. He lost to Anthony Joshua. Here, you know, I'm going to look that up. I want to find out what that was. Hold on. Just going to bring this up. I'm Googling it, as you can tell. I got to Google on my phone. Can't Google on my computer. Oh. Oh, and Carlos Takam knocking him down. I'm sorry. Oleksandr Usyk knocking him down. What a dominating performance. Guys, we have a new potential star in the heavyweight division. If this simulation, if the fight's anything like this simulation, Oleksandr Usyk is already a contender. So, you know, we'll have to see. Guys, I'm well aware. This is not reality. This is a simulation. It's a lot of fun. The winner is Oleksandr Usyk by knockout. Fight lasted 4 rounds. Usyk was not knocked down. Takam was knocked down one time and has a gash over his eye. You guys know what the scoring is. It was all Usyk all the way. 30-24, 30-25, 29-27. So I don't even know what that judge was watching. But thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. Please find me on Instagram, Boxing Time with Evan. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links with your with people that you think are going to like it. Just keep pushing it out, and you know, just like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. And this fight was so short, I didn't even need to go and get any water. My voice held up after being sick for 3 days. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Evan Jacobs, and we'll see you next time at the fights.